Hey everybody, it's hcvertigo here. You probably know me from Twitch and YouTube and whatnot. Getting a quick video out here because I want to talk about Best in Show at Star Citizen this year. Now, I'm kind of known for being kind of negative and salty, but when CIG does something, when developers of Star Citizen do something that I think is praiseworthy, I think we should come together and praise them. And they did recently. This year, for the Best in Show, they are... Not only are they releasing new paints for people who have them, Polaris, the Zeus, the Gladiator, the Asgard, but they're releasing previous year's Best in Show paints. Obviously, you'll notice that this year's paints are missing. You have to actually have the ships, which is fine. You get an exclusivity period. But previous year's paints are available for sale. And this is something that I've been asking for since they've started doing Best in Show. All the way back in, what was it? 2019. These are some of the ugliest paints I've seen in Star Citizen for a long time, but they're here if you want them. Also, the very wonderful Cutlass 2950 Best in Show paint. This is probably one of the best in Show paints that CIG's ever done, in my opinion. I have it. I love it. I use it. And now more people have options to have it for $7. But I think this is a good thing. And I have a list here we can read through, and I can tell you why that this is a good idea. Like I said, people more than me have been asking for this. Star Citizen's been out for a while, and it's been a few years since they started doing Best in Show. And we have had new backers come in, and they see these older paints. They see these older Best in Show paints, and they're like, man, where can I get those? And you can't. You had to have been pledged. You had to have the ship in your web hanger when the Best in Show was being offered. So a lot of people probably missed the opportunity to get these paints. So that's nice. Nice to see as you giving the option to players and backers that want these. And honestly, the price is reasonable. Even for the Carrack. The Carrack's like over a $600 ship. If you're going to drop $600 a ship, chances are you have $20 in your bank account. But $7 for a paint, for a microtransaction, yes, $7 is a microtransaction. Inflation is a thing. I consider that. $5, $11. Most of these don't go higher than like $20. If you want to get the whole package, $36. You save a little. You save a bit on buying the whole package here, instead of buying them all individually. That's what this cost savings is. They take 20% off. If you bought them all individually, you'd have to 46 US is what you'd have to spend. But they shave off a little bit to give you a nice little cost savings there. And so it's great. You have the option there, right? More options is better for the customers. And that's kind of where I come at this from. Customer focused. Customers have money. Customers want to spend those money. CIG is accommodating the customers, right? And I think that's a good thing. And it's optional. You don't have to buy these. These don't really do anything to you in the game. Like, I don't think I've seen any paints that actually offer up any in-game benefit. They just, it's the true end game of any MMO. Fashion. Just making your stuff look better, right? And of course, there's people out there who don't like that I have an opinion on this. They think that exclusivity is the point of all of it. Well, I disagree. I think FOMO and artificial exclusivity in video games is kind of dumb. I'm going to have to disagree with you on this, right? But there is a couple negatives we can bring up. CIG changing their minds. When they started this Best in Show all those years ago, 2019 to, 2025, today, 6 years now. Nobody expected them. People wanted them, but nobody expected them to change their minds. But sure enough, leave CIG alone long enough, and they changed their minds, and they're gonna zig instead of zag. And I'm sure if you wait even longer, they'll go back to zagging again. They change their minds like I change my underwear once a year. Gray market is in shambles. Like some of these, especially the really nice ones, like this Cutlass Black Best in Show, were hundreds of dollars on the gray market, from what I've been told. And I did look on eBay, and some of these paints were rather expensive. Boo-hoo for the gray market people. I mean, don't tie up your real money into an early access alpha video game. Maybe put it into, like, I don't know, a savings account or the stock market, like, I don't know, Tesla or something, Tesla stocks. But yeah, like, I see this, what CIG has given us the option here for, and this is an option, not required. You're not required to purchase any of this stuff. If you want to make your ships look a little prettier, you can do this. And honestly, like $13, $11, $20 for a big ship skin. $20 is kind of pushing it for me, but everybody has different comfort zones. But if you really feel passionate about these skins, you really feel like they do something for you, like, there it is right there for you. And I think this is a good thing. More people flying around with better looking ships. Of course, you know, it means if there is one really good skin out of the lineup, you're going to be seeing that skin everywhere. Right, the Cutlass Black 2950 Best in Show. You'll probably never see another Cutlass Black without this thing. But that's kind of up to CIG to create skins and paints and liveries for their ships that actually invoke, you know, the desire to equip them to your ships, right? If you do a really good job, suddenly everybody's like, hey, I really like that. I'm going to use that from now on. And then everything after that's not so good, and everybody's like, I'm not going to switch paints. This also brings up the conversation where I've seen being thrown around Night Runner paint for the MSR. People have been asking if CIG is going to sell previous year's Best in Show paints. Are we going to see the Night Runner paint being offered on the web store? And honestly, like, I wouldn't mind. It's possibly one of the best. That black with the gold trim is quite delectable, very eye-pleasing. And from my point of view, I wouldn't mind. But obviously, there's people out there who want exclusivity. Like, this is a special paint. They played the mini game years ago. There was like a little text adventure mini game you had to play when the Mercury Star Runner was concepted. I thought it was a pretty cool idea. Have little mini games on the website people play to get special exclusive rewards. I didn't mind that. But yeah, you want to come out and re-release the Night Runner paint for $20 and everybody's going to buy it and equip it on their Mercury Star Runner? Sure, why not? That's just my opinion. I know, what do you guys think? Do you think exclusivity is important in a video game, or would you rather see more power to the people? Would you rather see more paints available to everybody who's paying money to support Star Citizen? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for those who enjoy my content. We're live on Twitch most days and YouTube now, so you can check us out there. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you soon.